No one wants to take the oath anymore, do they? Just those that have escaped the noose coming up from the south. And not so many of them now either.
I've heard that if the wildlings attacked, the crows would all fall in a single night.
Aye, it's not safe here now. We ought to think about going to Winterfell, like your brother did.
Perhaps a nice vintage from our cellars.
¿De qué está hablando? Me dejará entrar, seamos astutos.
Why not? Let's drink our fill. Nice try, clever little sod. Perhaps a nice vintage from our cellars. What are you blathering about? Off with you, halfwit, unless you want trouble. Perhaps a nice vintage. Open this door at once. The Night's Watch holds power around here. You can't just walk into people's homes like that. Go back to your wall. Perhaps a nice vintage from a... It's pointless to keep trying.
Imagino que si encuentro un vino... Joder, pero este está como muy azul, ¿no? ¿Qué color más raro tiene? Imagino eso, si encuentro un vino podré entrar ahí. Esto está lleno de puertas. ¿Qué mierda es esto?
Moles, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for a girl, a newcomer to Molestown. You haven't seen her in the area?
I haven't moved for over an hour, and aside from Moles, I haven't seen much.
And you? What are you doing here? Why are you camping out in front of this door?
It's a sorry tale, Moles. We found one of our men in this room earlier. His chest was ripped open and his heart ripped out. Work of a wildling, if you ask me. Looks like a slaughterhouse in here.
A wildling in Molestown? I don't believe it. We would have heard word by now if wildlings had been spotted.
We'll see. The old bear has sent an officer to investigate this matter. You best be on your way. The area's sealed off until we get new orders.
I see. Good luck.
Objeto necesario, llave de la escena del crimen de Villatopo.
I swear it's true. The wildlings have breached the wall.
I know, it's terrible. What the hell are the Night's Watch doing? We feed them, and for what?
If the wildlings had crossed over, we'd know about it. There was fighting at Icemark, but they were pushed back.
Well, that's what they say. But what if they didn't get all of them? There might be some prowling the woods right now. Oh, Mother, have mercy. Please keep us safe.
Vale.
The girl came to hide in my house.
Any idea what had given her such a fright?
Not at all, but she's sweet as an angel. I could never refuse her anything.
When he drinks, he often hits me.
Bastard.
Voy a ver si encuentro algo con el perro.
You're trembling like a leaf.
Probably have a lot of coin to spare. All we need to do is find what interests them.
Es un laberinto el sitio este. Será esta, digo yo.
There you are at last, young lady.
Is that her?
Yes, there's no doubt about it. The trail leads right to her.
Who are you?
I am Mors Westford, a ranger of the Night's Watch. The King's Hand sent us to find you.
The Night's Watch. The last time I crossed paths with one of you, he tried to steal from me.
La chica a la que atacó Podi, necesito que confíe en mí. Vale.
Never fear. The boy you encountered earlier was a deserter and a coward. I am nothing like him. And that was my dog that saved you from him back in the woods.
I thought I'd seen that animal before.
Enough. Sir Mors, you can leave us now. You have completed your mission and the Crown will show you its gratitude for this.
You aren't a member of the Night's Watch.
Indeed. This is Sir Godric Donnelly, Lord Arryn's emissary. He is responsible for your protection.
Come with me, Jane. I am here to take you to a safe place.
A safe place? I know Sir Donnelly. You don't look like him at all.
Stop with the games, little girl.
Go to hell, imposter.
Silence!
Como que impostor, Mormón sabrá lo que hay que hacer.
Tell me, child. You say you know Sir Donnelly. Where and when did you last meet him?
At King's Landing, a little while before I left. It's because of him that I'm freezing up here. So yes, I do remember his face.
Be reasonable, Jane. Our Lord's last wishes were to take you to a safe place, which is exactly what I plan on doing.
Liar!
Something's rotten here. We'll return to Castle Black and figure out what to do.
I'm afraid not, Sir Westford. Do you intend on opposing my Lord's orders?
I know full well where my duty lies. This situation would not please the Lord Commander, and it doesn't please me either. Mormont will decide. This matter is closed.
Thank you, my lord.
I don't understand why you are being so stubborn, Sir Westford. I'm asking you one final time to allow me to leave with the girl. Return to the wall and report that your mission was a success.
My mission was to take this girl to safety. And I will. You can plead your case to the Lord Commander.
Very well. I was hoping it wouldn't have to come to this, but you leave me no choice. I won't allow anyone to get in my way.
Vale.
You are tougher than I imagined, Sir Westford. But you haven't heard the last of me. Bloodseekers, here! Kill the crow! Bring the girl back, dead or alive! I'll leave you to talk with my men. Resist if you will, but nothing will stop me from getting my hands on that girl.
Not as long as I live.
So be it.
Vale. Vale, pues uno menos. Vale.
Thank you, my lord. If it weren't for you, I would no longer be alive.
Follow me. Let's get out of this midden heap quickly before we get trapped here. That imposter thinks he can hide, but I'll hunt him down.
Su nivel, Morsa pasó al nivel 4, vale. Suelte esta trampa lo antes posible. Imagino que me saldrán más hombres del tío este. Bueno, antes que nada voy a guardar. Bueno, que ahora que he subido de nivel, lo que debería hacer es subirme de nivel. Que es lo que voy a hacer, de hecho. Detienes a tu enemigo golpeándolo violentamente con el escudo. Pues este. Ordenas al perro que le quite el escudo de la mano a tu adversario. Ordenas al perro que ladre para despertar el estado salvaje de todo el equipo. Para ti, tu compañero de equipo y aliado recupera acción de energía más 3% durante 9 segundos. Ahora tu perro puede aguantar más golpes en combate, si no le atacan nunca. Pues no me es muy útil ninguna. Puedo elegir o esta o esta. Esta no, porque no le atacan nunca. Bueno, pues le voy a poner esto. Y esto así porque, total, solo estoy usando espada y la armadura pesada es la que mejor le va al tío este. Y aquí nada, no me puedo subir nada. Así que esto ya está. Bueno, voy a guardar de nuevo. aquí no hay nada más, ¿no? Puedo seguir por aquí, pero antes quiero mirar todo bien. Bloqueada, vale. Pues no.
Moors!
Patrick, is all well?
These soldiers attacked me when I was leaving Sybil's place, but I gave them a taste of my steel. Do you have any idea what's going on here?
The man with me was an imposter, pretending to be Godric Donnelly, supposedly acting on behalf of the King's Hand. Be careful, Patrick. This brigand let his dogs loose on the Night's Watch.
And they are everywhere. Be careful!
Vale. Vale. Corte arma de 2 manos, zona de daño, recibe una de daño contra todos los adversarios que tengas delante en un ángulo de 100 metros. Interrupción, daños, derivas a tu enemigo de un golpe violento. Elevas tu arma y golpeas al enemigo en la cara. Vale. A dormir.
Actually, I'm rather pleased you came to the brothel. But where is Walter?
Don't worry about him.
Se alegra de que sea un putero,
The
¿no?
oarhouse knocked him right out. Considering the circumstances, I'd rather leave him in the oars capable hands. He'll be thanking the seven when he wakes up.
7 hells. If we all get out of this mess alive, I'm going to have a talk with him.
What's going on, Moors? Why are these men attacking us?
The imposter and his men are here for the girl, but it doesn't seem like they plan on protecting her.
So, if that man is not Godric, who is he?
I'm not certain, but we can worry about that later. For the moment, it's more important to get to Castle Black. We're too exposed here.
Thank you for what you've done, my lord. But I'd rather continue on alone.
That's out of the question. The Lord Commander would like to talk to you. Furthermore, my old friend John Arryn asked me to protect you, so you're staying with me.
Necesitamos su consentimiento. Intenta que entre en razón.
You'll be safe within our walls. Our Lord Commander will find a solution.
Since I have no choice, I suppose I'll go to the fortress with you.
Happy to hear it. Patrick, this Godric imposter still has soldiers with him. Their camp is located between Castle Black and us. We must be very careful.
What's the plan?
No me da miedo luchar, tendremos que ir con cuidado. Tengo a mi perro.
We have to get past them, but simply plowing through them without a plan would be risky. Our best chances lie in discreet observation. Watch over the girl, and I'll handle finding a way. When things turn nasty, I'll need you to remain by my side and defend the honor of the Night's Watch.
Understood, Moors.
Now, let's go, and be on the lookout for an enemy ambush, even within the village walls.
Un Lord Comandante, él decide cómo proceder, vale. Bueno, voy a echar un ojo al yelmo que he cogido. Mola. Es mejor que el mío, además. Bueno, voy a guardar.